And welcome back. I guess I can close the turn order because you guys aren't in the middle of a fight because the creatures just swam off.
Do you guys want to do that ambush idea then?
Yeah, I
Sure.
think that's a good idea. I'll take the desk since I'm lightest.
I actually think that you ought to take the time to get that scroll, because was that all you saw down there?
No, I mean, down in there, I didn't get a good look at it, but I mean, it's just all filled with water, and looks like there might be some more stuff to search down there.
But that's all that triggered on you?
Yeah, those were the only things down there.
I really think you should breathe water when you go to search that place.
Sure enough. Do you want to just wait until I can get that till I can read this scroll then, and then we try to do an ambush?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do that then. We'll hold off on the ambush idea, and we'll wait till tomorrow morning. Very exciting stuff.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll come back up in here, and
I'll follow up after him, get that fire started.
back to
Continue
our
burning the
camping.
table.
All right, so
Check my dog.
you guys go over your plan. Just really quick, everybody give me like your perception checks and stuff for the watches.
19.
24.
16.
All right, so everybody does notice over the course of the night. How long are your watches, by the way?
4 hours, and I'll make
hours.
sure I sleep for 8 straight so I can get my spells.
Okay.
So you'll just be last watch.
Yep.
So everybody does take note that off on the other side of the swamp, or in the swamp, in between the trees, there's trees out in the water, and that you do see occasional lights, and they kind of pop up in different places, but you don't see them for very long.
Have they been getting closer?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
He's hinting that something is looming.
But you guys wake up, and Raoul, you prepare your spells, and you're good to go.
Lovely. Alright, this time I take Read Magic. Jeepers.
That'll learn you.
Very wise on your part.
I'm gonna
Alright.
sit there and chew on some alligator tail while he does that.
That's right. And ponder what type of fowl this tastes like.
Maybe not quite quail, but pheasant.
Pheasant. Maybe pheasant.
Whether
Well, they
am I
got to talk about.
stranded in the
Or
middle of
truly
the wilderness
plump
with these two lunatics.
Yes. It's a little fatty.
A truly plump chicken that is eaten well.
It's not beer, guys. It's apple juice. They're seeing my apple juice because I'm sick, and they're like, "Hey, I want a beer."
Yeah, having a beer when you're sick, probably not the best idea.
Not so much. I'd probably puke it up pretty quick. Alright, so now that I got the spell, we're gonna try to cast this scroll.
Well,
Okay, so
How long does this last, by the way, I guess?
well, first of all, you've got to cast Read Magic. That's a
Okay.
spell.
I cast Read Magic.
Okay, so first, before you actually read aloud the incantation for the spell off of the scroll, you read through it, and you get a general idea of how it works. And so you learned that this spell is good for 2 hours worth of water breathing. And the way that it works is you divide that 2 hours up between whoever it's cast on.
so you could actually cast it on all three of us?
Wait, say that one more time? My head is foggy. 2 hours, and what was the last
2
part?
hours total.
Okay.
The 2 hours is divided up between whoever it's cast on.
So
I
if we
can
cast it
on
on,
all of us.
and we'd get 40 minutes each.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's do that then.
So we could spend 40 minutes down there.
That way we don't have to ambush these things. An ambush thing I think is still a good idea, but then we could all go down there.
Yeah, I say we don't cast this until after the fight, though, so we can maximize our searching time.
So you want to do the ambush and then cast it?
Pretty much.
Either way, though, I don't think it'll hurt anything because we'll probably be done with our fight in less than 2 minutes in actual
That's
game
true.
time. And I don't know how long does read magic last.
I can cast read magic as much as I want today. So.
Oh, okay. Well then, however y'all want to do it.
Let's try the ambush idea.
Okay.
However, I'm gonna say, well, let's just cast this anyway. That way, if for some reason we get dragged underwater, we don't have issues.
Okay.
So and then we'll do the ambush idea. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast water breathing on all of us, or use the scroll. I don't know how that works.
After he's done that, I will move to the table.
You read through the scroll and read through the magical incantations, and you touch everybody, and you guys sense that you would feel fine in the water.
Okay.
All right, that scroll has been deleted. Let's go.
Yeah, and the magical writing is now gone. It's a blank sheet of paper.
Oh well, I will keep the piece of paper because that could be useful. Paper, 1 sheet. All right, got it.
I hope you don't use that like a Sears and Roebuck catalog. What's that?
By the way, how is it that everybody's going down there as far as like your gear? I didn't ask that earlier, but are you wearing your backpacks while you're swimming?
No.
No.
I would assume not.
I imagine I'd leave it with Chuck, and I'd only grab my arrows and my bow.
I'd leave all the bedding and stuff up here, and just my basic weapons and armor.
That's my deal.
Let Chuck guard over them while he naps.
Okay.
Been out here for like 3 days now. This has been crazy. All right, so let's set up our little ambush down here. Fellas, I'll go here. But Morwen said she would be on the table, so Sheldon, you can move her there.
Yep.
And I'll be here.
You could be here. That way, you've got, as they come up out of the stairs, you've got, there you go, you can attack them. I would say, yeah, over off like the side. Okay, so I'm gonna go down in there, Sheldon, and get their attention again.
All right.
And I cast light on my shield again, since that would have been. And I did take yes. I don't have guidance anymore, but I do have light.
All right, you cast light on your buckler, and then you swim down underneath the stairs. Swim check.
Swim check. 8.
Sheldon, would he need a swim check now that he can breathe underwater? Because if you failed your swim check, you'd be inhaling water.
That's not exactly how the failing a swim check does not mean you inhale water.
I mean, you start drowning,
you
right?
don't really move anywhere.
That's no. It's all right. So you
rolled a 2 + 6, so yeah, 8.
So you move down underneath into the water.
My swimming was not very good. I'm splashing around a lot.
Yep. You move into there, and the things see you, and they come after you.
This is where we roll initiative again.
Yep.
Oh.
19 on mine. Let's update that. Oh, didn't let me update it, but that's okay.
And
No, it's not.
and it's still not letting you? Shoot, I thought I got it working. Anyways, all right. 22, you said, Raul?
19.
19. Excuse me.
Oh, they moved quick
Layson?
today.
Layson?
17.
17. And Morwin?
10.
10. Okay. Well, yeah, like you said, those things are moving quick right now. And they come after you. And the first one swims at you and attempts to bite you. And let's see. The thing is, you try to start swimming to dodge them, but your swimming is really terrible right now. And so the first one bites you, and I'm trying to remember all the rules for underwater combat. And okay. All right, so you're not able to dodge these things at all right now because you can't swim properly. So the first one bites you.
Ooh.
And take 4 hit points of damage as it bites into your arm. The next one comes up and turns its tail on you. But it misses. Now it's your turn, Ryle. You might want to try another swim check. Oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I said this one's much better. I rolled a 22.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a full withdraw back to this spot if I can.
Yeah. All right. And you do so.
And yeah, that's my whole turn, I guess. So here we go.
Okay, so Layson, it's your turn.
I'm going to try to hide there by the stairwell and the banister and kind of look like a log so they don't think anything of me.
Look like a log.
14.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
have laughed if that was a natural 20, so they actually did see a log when they looked at you.
So a man trying to be a log. Okay.
Well, just like a stick in the water. It's just
Okay. All right. I get what you're going for. Morwin?
Probably can't really hide very well, but I'll stealth. And, just try to be quiet and not seeable.
Are you preparing an action with this?
Fair actions. To
I'm
ambush when they
just
come
waiting.
Okay.
Or not.
Well, that's going into the next round because I'm the last person.
Well, it doesn't matter.
So I can't drop my initiative ahead, can I?
Well, yes, it
You can
does.
still-
It will essentially go ahead because your weight. It's the same effect because it's basically initiative is a circle,
Okay.
and so
That works. Okay, then I'll stealth and then prepare an attack. Can I? Or
Yes.
can I
Yes,
just
yes.
have to? Okay.
you basically prepare your action and then stand really still.
Yep.
Although
It's a 9, though.
this isn't exactly
So
the
it's
way
a-
that stealth is intended to be used, but
Probably not. It's a
We're in the
9, so I
water.
imagine with it, I'm not the most balanced and quiet.
okay. All right. Ryle's turn.
They didn't come up?
Not in this. Not in the time that you swam up there and stuff. They did not come up.
Well, they're not following us. Alright, well, I'll prepare, and I'll just prepare and wait then. Apparently they're not coming up just yet.
Okay. Layson?
I'll wait at least around and wait to attack.
I'm going to try to be even stealthier.
I'm gonna splash my feet around in the water too. Since I'm on the stairs.
but I'm just a 7.
Okay. Are you preparing an action with for an attack or anything?
Yeah, I'm waiting there with my sword.
Okay, so next time just specify your prepared action to attack when you see him. You know, because what I'm saying is you can have a prepared action as what you're doing for your turn. Basically, you're waiting right when you see them and they're in range, you attack.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's called a prepared action. So all right, Morwen.
They're still not up.
They're still not up.
Well, let's try to be stealthier than 9. And then I'll just keep waiting.
Are they
I'm
psychic
stealthier. I'm a 19.
eels too?
Okay, so all right, you guys keep waiting.
Nothing happens. This is where I grumble and say. This is where I grumble and say, "All right, guys, let's go down there." So apparently they aren't going to come up to our trap. So.
That reduces initiative, by the way.
I was like, so I'm going to heal myself since we are not fighting them. And I'm actually, let's see. Okay, yeah, I heal myself back up. And I say, all right, new plan. Let's all go down there and fight these suckers.
Okay.
So apparently they're apparently not wanting to chase me this time.
Okay.
Or they're psychic.
Put my bow away. Trying to think how well it'll actually work fighting underwater.
And I'm gonna cast, as we go down there, before I go down, I'm casting plus on the group. And so for the next minute, we get +1 on our attack rolls.
Okay, let's go.
And saving throws on fear. Alright, so I cast Bless, and here we go. I'm going down. Dun, dun, dun. Swim check.
I'll follow after him.
My swim check is 23. That was better.
I got 9.
I'm gonna.
My swim check is 20.
So I go first.
Okay.
So I'm swimming down in there. The downstairs disappeared.
Oh, yeah. And field area again. Yeah, I keep hiding it from you so you can't see when you're not down there.
So yeah, I'd go down here. As far as I'm able, I guess.
All right. And what's everybody else doing?
Swimming.
I followed him, but I don't want to go in front of him. I can't see the map. I'll be behind him.
Right. So, more
That's how you guys all got like 20 and 20-something girls, and I'm sitting here at my 9 like, look, I can breathe.
This is cool.
Yeah, so you're breathing normally, but the water is coming in to your lungs, but it reacts as if it's air.
That's
Somehow
weird.
It turns to air so we can breathe it.
It's magic. Okay, so you guys do see on the other side of the room, judging by distance, yeah. Based off, because you've got your lighted buckler.
Oh.
And they're kind of just swimming on the other side of the room. They do turn and look at you from time to time.
They're not attacking us this time?
Not right now.
What the heck? Maybe they just really didn't like me. Okay, well, I'm gonna move over here then. And I'm doing perception check to see if I can see what the heck's going on in this room. So I'm gonna take this time while they're over there, kind of do a perception check, try to see what the heck they're doing. And I roll 19.
Okay. Well, they're swimming.
Well, I'm doing
I don't.
on
I
the
don't.
room too.
They're swimming. Back and forth.
Can't really. Okay.
But it's your turn,
I-
Raul.
Are we in initiative again, or?
You are in initiative again.
Oh, okay.
You guys are staring each other down at this point.
Well, then I'm gonna swim over here and stab this thing.
Let's see. As far as the distance that you can swim,
That's
that was 10
feet.
feet. Yeah, you should be able to make that just fine. Or wait, or do you?
Swimming rules. How much does it slow us down? Because I can usually move 30, I think.
Yeah, and see. See, the thing is, okay, a successful swim check lets you move a quarter of your movement. So you're moving pretty slow. That would be about 8.5 feet, I think. 30
Round
divided
up.
by 4. No, that's the thing about the game. It always says, with very few exceptions, you round down.
It'd be
Okay,
at least
then.
6 feet.
So I would have just gotten to here then.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm
You can spend a full round to move half of half the distance. So, but
No,
yeah,
I'm
you
good.
guys are kind of confined to 5-foot movements per turn if you
I'm
want
good.
to attack as well.
I'm just moving there, and I'm actually gonna if I can prepare an attack with the rest. Like if he moves towards me, or is that a full round action to prepare? I forget. Darn these rules. Rules.
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look that up. Is prepare? It would be whether it's. Yeah, it may be that you have to do it at the start of your turn.
Yeah. Sorry. Darn these rules. We're still learning this game.
Yeah.
Full round actions. Full attack. Cast a spell. Move 5 feet. Draw. Free actions.
Well, I'm afraid if they scare me too bad, I'll be blowing bubbles like a jacuzzi.
It's not on the list of standard actions.
Yeah, I'm through all the.
I'm pretty sure because it's basically essentially an action with a hold action. So I'm pretty sure that you have to do it at the start of your turn.
Here we go. Ready in action is a standard action. But here we go. You can ready a standard action, a move action, a swift action, or a free action. To do so, you specify the action you take.
Oh, ready. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Readying an action. So I'm
It's
readying
not prepared action. It's
a
a
standard.
ready
So
in
it's
action.
you can ready a standard action, which would be an attack. So.
Okay.
So if
Gotcha.
it comes to me, I'm gonna attack it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I can do that.
Yes. Now it's Licensed turn.
I will slide 5 and do the same. I will prepare an action, so if they come close to me, I'm attacking.
Okay. And this one comes over to Morwen and attacks her. Attempting to bite at her. And it lands its bite. On your leg, take 4 hit points of damage. And then the other one comes up to Raul and tries to touch you with his tail.
Attack him.
All right, roll your attack.
Oh, I have Bless on, so 19. I don't know if there's any penalties for water, but it's 5 damage.
Let's see. Your weapon is it's piercing.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
So it'd be
It's
stabbing
no-
through the water.
Yes, it's normal, as far as damage and stuff.
So 5 damage to it. And there was one that was wounded too from a couple days ago. Unless
I
it's been
remember.
hanging out.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you stab it as it approaches, and as it tries to pass its tail by you, it
It botched, didn't it?
how would an electric eel botch?
Smacks
It
itself
would
in the
shock
face.
itself.
No, it.
Starts chasing his tail like a cat.
I'm trying to defend, so it impales its tail on the end of my rapier.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to think. Wouldn't that just electrocute you? How? I
It could accidentally
Not if I like
electrify
damage
the
it.
other
It's
one.
The other one's too far away.
Hold
from
on, hold on. Let me do a botch confirmation. Okay. All right. So, all right. Here's what happens. As you stab into it, it freaks out and starts wiggling away, and starts trying to swim up. And yeah,
It hits the roof, knocks itself out.
no, it doesn't do that. But yeah, your rapier may have drug along it a little bit as it kind of tried to wriggle its way away. More when it's your turn.
So there's one right next to you.
Yeah. So I'll just get out my short sword and attack it with that.
What's the damage on your short sword? What does it say? Does it say piercing or slash?
1d6.
No,
It's piercing.
It's piercing.
That'd be what type?
Yes, what type of damage?
Be weapon type.
Does it say P/S or is it just piercing?
Just P.
Okay. All right.
So my
So
attack,
roll your attack.
with whatever he cast on me, guidance, right? Yeah. Natural 20.
Confirm the crit.
Wow.
Confirm the crit.
12.
Plus your attack stuff and +1 for
Plus
bless.
That.
So you should add your base attack bonus and your strength modifier +1.
So 14.
Yeah. Yeah, so this should be written down for your weapon. Your strength modifier plus your base attack bonus is your attack modifier. Or is your attack bonus. You add that whenever you attack. What's your base attack bonus?
A base attack bonus is 1. Wait, do we really? Because that would have changed so many things when I was
Well,
attacking
I'm not-
with Maeve.
Well, this would...
Yeah.
I thought we did this
Did we
when we
do
designed
that
your...
with
when
her?
you, yeah, when we designed your character. What's your
That
base
would
attack...
make a lot of sense,
What's
too.
your base attack bonus?
Anyways, my
have
base
you been
attack
playing with
bonus
a
is
nerf
1.
character this entire time?
Sounds like it. Base attack bonus plus your
So it's
strength
1.
modifier.
And then my strength modifier is 2, so that's
That's
3.
+3.
and
Plus
+1 for
4.
the thing. So it should be 16
So
for my.
whatever you rolled
Confirm.
plus all that. Stop
Okay.
nerfing
Have you
yourself.
just
Well,
been
I'm
rolling a
changing
bear
this.
die for all of your attack rolls the entire
Not a bear
game?
die. I've been adding my base attack.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
She hasn't been adding her strength modifier. That makes a huge difference.
That makes a
It
difference.
does make a huge difference.
I'm amazed we were able to survive.
I know.
Wow, you've been playing with a nerfed character on both campaigns.
Wait, but I'm trying to think. No,
Well-
because Maeve, her base attack bonus
We'll worry
bonus
about.
is only like
We'll go
4.
over your characters
later on.
later on, and we'll make sure that everything's correct. Good grief!
Oh man.
All right. So you do critical damage.
All right. which is just 2
Or
of
is
these.
it 3 for a short sword?
2.
It's just 2x. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are adding your strength modifier, correct? To your
Damage.
damage rolls.
Damage.
Yeah.
Damage plus
I
your
do
strength.
that too.
For each roll,
Your
yes.
not your base. You don't add your base attack
For
bonus.
critical
For
or for all
No.
damage.
for all damage.
All damage.
I haven't been.
My God. No, you
I
roll the
think
dice.
someone should have explained something better to me. 12.
So for each dice roll that you're making, you're adding your strength modifier. So it's
Wait, for
whatever you
each
roll
dice
plus.
roll?
For a critical, yes.
For a
Oh
critical,
my God.
each one. Then it's 14.
I think someone needs to listen better.
I think I do.
But for each dice roll you make for an attack, you add your strength modifier to it. So every
Okay.
dice roll you make is +2.
14.
Jeez.
Okay. You skewer the thing pretty good. Moving on, Raul, it is your turn. We'll be discussing your character after the
Okay.
stream.
I'm like trying to think of all the times she would have actually hit and saved
I
us
know, right?
mountains of pain.
Those times I was just 1 off, I could have gotten it.
Raul, what you doing?
The difference is that you don't add your strength on bows.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
Unless
about
it's
it
a
later.
composite bow, then you do. Moving on. Whose turn is it?
It's
Yours.
yours.
Oh, good. I'm attacking this freaking out one in front of me. And my total roll is 18 total.
All right, and what's your damage?
Another 5 damage. So he was spazzing out,
Right.
doing something.
So you stab at him again, and what's your damage?
5.
Okay. Lyson, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go to here.
All right, swim check.
My swim check is 20.
Oh.
Not a
You-
natural 20. It's
but-
just 20 with my dex added.
Well, you just swim right on over.
I swim
what
right
do you
over
do?
there and stab at that eel with my short sword. And I botch.
Oh, jeez.
Confirm the botch.
18.
It's not too
No, that's 20 actually.
Well, no, you don't
Oh,
don't add
Yes.
anything to it. It's just
It's 18.
For botch. Just tell me what the die says.
18.
All right. So you kind of start swimming over, and in the process, you kind of lose a grip on your sword.
Dang.
And that eel sees you coming, and turns its tail at you. And it doesn't get a good view, apparently, because it doesn't shock you. But the other one, it moves over here 5 feet and passes by Raul and tries to touch you with its tail.
You can touch me at 10 feet.
Give me a swim check,
Me?
Raul.
Swim check. 14.
Okay. Which means you dodge it.
I'm so dodgy.
The Artful Dodger.
Yeah, so, yeah, you dodge his tail as he tries to swim by. You swim back a little bit. Morwen, your turn.
Alright. Can I reach it?
Yes,
If
it's right next to you.
It's right next to me. Let's just attack it then.
Kill it.
And make sure I have the right character sheet. with my short sword, 19.
And what's your damage?
3.
All right. You stab him, and the water becomes bloody as you draw your sword back out of him, and then thing just starts floating up to the surface.
Yay. We'll cook them later. Let's go.
Ryle, your turn.
Alright. I'm stabbing at this sucker. Again, and I roll a natural 20.
I confirm the crit.
It's serious, so that's... Alright. Again. Oh, I only rolled 5, so 5, 6... Yeah, 8 on the confirming, so not so much.
Okay, so give me normal damage.
What is it? 6 damage.
All right. You stab into it again, and blood is all over the place in the water. It's just drifting because of how much you've cut it in the past, but you get it again, and more blood comes out.
Stop moving.
And it starts floating up towards the ceiling as well.
Thank goodness. Okay. Our... Is initiative over then?
Yes, that's it for initiative.